Hey everybody, Pleedy17 back with you. Today we are going to talk about this industrial lumber mill. So if you are having problems with it, I'm going to show you how to use it. First of all, it is essential. This lumber mill makes no sense whatsoever unless you have oil. So obviously, as you probably know, you need a tier 4 workbench on your island, and then you will have an oil deposit. Then you will start drilling the oil and making petroleum. So that is what feeds the automatic sapling planter that you need. Otherwise, this thing makes no sense. There's no sense in using it unless you have oil and you can have an automatic sapling planter. Also, the other very important thing that you need is a filter conveyor. So you can see in the workbench, let's look at filter conveyor, because that actually is one of the most expensive things to make for this little build here. Crystallized iron, you need 3 crystallized iron. Yikes, right? And 12 steel rods and 40 iron. So then you have your lumber mill. Let's look at the lumber mill here. You need 2 blue sticky gears, 3 steel rods, and 1 conveyor belt. Then you have your sapling planter. That takes 5 red bronze, 2 copper plates, and 5 copper bolts. So you can see this is a little bit expensive, but it's kind of worth it. It is to me. I don't use any auto clickers, and as you know, I'm on mobile, so this is just a way for me to not have to stand there and chop wood while I'm building and doing other stuff. The wood is being chopped for me, and I just go to the chest and collect my wood, so it's nice, but it can be a little confusing. So let's go set it up. I'm going to show you how this thing works. I have a little grassy spot, if I can get out the door here. I have a little spot over here that we can set it up, and I'm going to show you how it works. So first and foremost, obviously you need to have room for a tree to grow, otherwise nothing's going to work. So you look up and you see that there's room for a tree, so that's good. Okay, also this thing is a little confusing. So you can see that there's like a little gray grate thing, like a vent on the bottom, and you see that there's a line that goes around it, like a dark gray line that goes around it. See, that line is the same all the way around, right? The top, sides, and bottom. So if you look at this side, you can see that the gray is, it's like thicker on the top there. So it's like a double gray line on the top. That side is where you want the tree to go. Don't plant the tree on this side. Plant it on this side where that double gray is, all right? Okay, so that's very important. Otherwise it won't chop it. So I'm just going to place this here, and then we're going to look to see where that grate is. Get rid of that. So this side is not where the tree goes. This side is where the tree goes. Okay, so you're going to put your tree right there. And this also obviously needs to be fueled. So you can see the lines going in, that's where it feeds in, and the lines coming out, that's where it gives you the stuff. So the deal with this, as I maybe said already, that this chops the wood for you, but it also pulls the sapling. It pulls it, and so it'll just drop the wood and sapling on the ground, or hopefully you have a chest and put it in the chest there. But then you'd have to stand here and replant the sapling over and over. So silly. So that's what this is for, the automatic sapling planter. This, as I said, is fed with fuel. So you can see those 2 white things sticking out, those 2 little white bars that are sticking out. You see like under my arm there? That is where the tree goes. So we're going to put this right here, and you see that the tree is in between those 2 white lines. You can see the 2 white lines. Okay, so this is how you want these 2 pieces of machinery set up, because you need that tree in between both of them. So the deal with this is that it's going to spit out the wood and it's going to spit out the sapling. So what do you do with that? That is what this filter conveyor is for. This thing is awesome. So what this does, let me see if I can get this going the right way. I'm gonna put it right there. All right, cool. So this is going in here, and then you can see on the top, there's 2 green arrows and 1 white one. So the 2 green arrows are telling you that you're gonna configure this, and you're gonna have it go this way or this way, you're choosing. The white arrow is telling you that it doesn't know where to put it, so it's going to feed it there. So basically, I'm going to show you when you configure. On the right, you can see I'm going to put wood in here, and then I'm going to select that I want the wood to go to the left, and I'm going to put oak, or no, let's go back. I'm going to put sapling. There we go. Oh, it's because it's down there. So there's the sapling down there, and I'm going to select on the right. Okay, so you can see over here on the right that the wood is going to go to the left. The sapling's going to go to the right. If anything else goes in here that it doesn't know where to put, it's going to go straight through to that white arrow. So let's say something gets dropped in here, maybe even like birchwood. It doesn't know what to do with birchwood because you didn't tell it, so it's going to spit it out this way. So just so you know. All right, look at that. The tree is grown. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. So what's going to happen is it's going to cut the tree down, and it's going to put the wood and the sapling in here, and we have told it to feed the wood to the left, and we told it to feed the sapling to the right. So the sapling is going to go around here and get fed back into here. So we just need some conveyor belts, and let's put some conveyor belts here, here, and then we're going to have it turn right. That's the only right one I have for now. You can use regular ones. I like to use tier 2 because they move faster, but that's just me. So let's put another, whoops. What'd you do? Didn't want that. That happens sometimes. I just grab something from my backpack and it automatically places it. So that's kind of annoying. Is this enough room here? Let's see. Go here, and then we put another right. There we go. Okay, so you can see that this is being fed around. Now we'll look at this. You look again. You see that the sapling is on the right, and then it's going to go wee around and be fed back into the planter. So then we have our wood here. Where's that going to go? You're going to need a chest. Let's get some kind of a chest here. I personally like the tier 2 chests. These guys, they hold so much, 150 per slot, which is really nice. Much better than that 5 per slot, or even the 30. Or 60. But for now, I'm just going to put a regular chest here. Also, that tier 2 chest does take up a little bit more space, or maybe it's the timed one. One of the chests takes up a little bit more space than these guys here, like one more block. They're like a little bit longer. So keep that in mind. All right, so here we go. This is pretty much it. We're going to put a conveyor right there because you need an extra conveyor. I don't know why. This says it has a conveyor attachment. Well, you can't put the coal totem right on it. You have to have an extra conveyor. So, as you probably know. So let's just go ahead and feed this. And, oh, look, it chopped it. Look it, here comes the sapling. All the way around. Whee! And back inside. Are you going inside? Get in there. Yes. All right. So there you have it. Now, let's put some more saplings in here. 1, 2, 3. So you can put 3 saplings. As you can see, it shows that you can put spirit wood in there. It doesn't work. Does not work. You can put it, and the tree will just sit there all day long. It won't grow, and it doesn't work. But you can do all the other wood. So also, I have it set up over here to show you that you can get all the types of wood. So I have 3 of them here. And this one you can see is just collecting oak. But this one over here is collecting hickory and birch. And then over here we have this guy collecting pine and maple. So you can get all the woods, except for spirit. I can't get spirit to work in these. But there you have it. You put your lumber mill, gotta feed it with the coal. You have to have this conveyor, filter conveyor. This thing right here is awesome. It really helps a lot. There you have it. Oh, that's the deal. This is not being fed right now with petroleum. So you can see that there's not a lot of space right here. So wherever this is being fed from, you're gonna need space around it. So for example, I'm gonna show you that this is actually being fed from under the ground. You can see the pipe is coming up from the ground there. So that's how I'm able to go around it. And then I have another one over back here, if I can get there. I run kind of slow, huh? I'm gonna show you guys another thing about the food. There's some good foods you can eat that make you go super fast. Super fast. Okay, so what I've done over here is I actually just wanted some extra wood, so I disconnected this, and I don't know why it's still smoking. Look at it steaming. I disconnected it like weeks ago and it's still steaming. I think it's hilarious. Okay, so this is being fed. You see this oil right here. So this is the sapling planter. And then you've got this, look, there it goes. There goes the wood. There goes the sapling. Whee! All the way around back inside. All right, so you need space for the pipe here, however you have it set up. But you can see that this one is set up a little bit differently because I have this coal right here. If I had put the coal closer to this conveyor, then the coal would land here and the coal would be fed into the sapling planter, and we don't want that. So that's why the coal is separate away from this conveyor over here. There you have it. Hey you guys, if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Subscribe, and hope it was informative enough. There you have it, some auto wood. Let's see, this has been going for a little bit. I collected it not too long ago, but let's see, we've got, oh look, see? We have 344 wood in there. Yes, and that was from me doing nothing at all, just building around other places, and it just does it automatically. I made that little spot there kind of small to get out. All right, so there you have it. Automatic wood, no auto clickers. You can just be doing whatever else on your island or other islands, and you've got wood being chopped. So you need the lumber mill, you gotta have this conveyor, and you need the sapling planter being fed by fuel. So there you go, you guys. Subscribe. See you soon. Bye.